So when we first came many years ago, how long was it again? 26 years ago. My dream got to the Osa Peninsula was surfing, of course, because we love to surf, and it's one of the reasons we came here. And there's many beautiful surf spots here, but my true passion is fishing. And you literally could see the pelicans diving and blackhawks coming down the beach and picking up sardines. And the wildlife in the ocean too is incredible, just like it is in the jungle. I mean, you could catch dinner right off your front doorstep right here. It was so cool. There's rooster fish and big snapper, and when we take the boats out from Puerto Jimenez, on the way out you'd see dolphins and humpback whales, and there's whale sharks that come in here a bunch, and it's just the wildlife in the ocean is incredible here. And what really is pretty impressive is the fishermen here really respect the ocean. It's a lot of catch and release, and the use of circle hooks started back when we started fishing here a long time ago, so that you can let the fish go. And the fishery's actually gotten better, just like we're talking about the wildlife up here. There's actually more fish in the ocean in front here and even offshore than there ever was, thankfully to the government that stopped the big shrimp trawlers dragging in the commercial tuna fishing. But I think Costa Rica's done a great job being responsible to help protect the oceans, and of course the little harvesting for sustainable practices of eating and feeding the community is a good thing. And I just think they've done a really good job, and the fishing around the Osa Peninsula is incredible. And it was such a pleasure to fish here back in the day. In fact, I'm going fishing today, and hopefully we'll see some cool whales and catch some dinner. And about the surfing, I know Brisa helped teach our surfing classes back in the old days. Do you remember doing that?
I do a little bit. Well, I was pretty much born in the ocean. I don't think I could remember not being in the ocean and not being on a board.
Yeah.
And honestly, Matapalo was the perfect place to grow up in that sense, because there's just obviously ocean around you, nature around you, but I had the opportunity to fall in love with surfing here. And it runs in my veins. I feel like salt water runs in my veins, but the types of waves here are pretty incredible. I remember my home break was Pan Dulce, so that's straight out from Lapa Rios. You can have a perfect view, but there's so many different types of waves, and what's special is that they're rights, which is my favorite direction to surf, but it really is amazing for any type of surfer. It's a very magical place to fall in love with surfing, to rekindle your love for surfing, and I feel really grateful to have been growing up here. And even though I travel around the world, this is still one of my favorite places to surf.
Yeah, and they have different levels of, like she was saying, at Pan Dulce, where you can be longboarding and learning and taking lessons at Pan Dulce, and then you can go to the other breaks, and there's,
You progressively get more advanced until
there's high quality. I mean, the best quality.
Yeah, you can push yourself.
Yeah, so it's a very magical in that sense also. And I was lucky enough to meet Karen in 1996 or whatever, all of us, and hike up the hill, and we came to Lapa Rios. We had no idea it was here. And this beautiful spot, and my background was in cooking, and she said, I want you to come and help me in the kitchen. And I was like, wow. I had this opportunity to actually work with the staff, the local community, which she always embraced, which was a beautiful thing to teach them. And so I was teaching in the kitchen of just different recipes and learning together, and I was learning my Spanish, so they were very patient, as they are, a beautiful community. And we became family, and we were able to, and now here, seeing the kitchen, a lot of the same staff are still here, which just makes me just so happy. And the caliber of the food is so amazing, and that they use a lot of the local growers, which is a wonderful thing, and seasonal things, and it's beautiful, really beautiful to see. And so so impressed and so fills me with joy to see the staff that we had taught, Karen and I,
and it's amazing to get like 5-star food in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah,
I mean, that takes a lot of effort and work, and it was neat for you to be a part of that in the beginning.
Yeah.
You've brought a legacy, Mom.
Yeah,
Handed down a legacy, and
no, we're just really blessed. Really blessed.
they still serve some of the recipes, like her famous
That's
brownies.
amazing. Yeah, the brownies lasted 25 years now. They must be good ones.